Voila! This is day 4 from a 7-day Yoga for Cancer series. It feels like every day it feels more and more comfortable on this rock. Let's start. Bring your feet just in the same width as your hips, and bring your one arm up. Take your wrist and bring your arm behind your head, and try and have your head straighter up. Relaxed neck, and this arm is relaxed, so it just is hanging on your wrist. Relaxed down, and breathe into the pose 5 times, 5 breaths. And then bring your arms out, take your other wrist and do the same. And natural breath, this arm relaxed. And then take the other wrist. And bring your arms out and take the other one. And natural breath, relax into the stretch. And take your hand onto your elbow and slightly push your elbow down, bringing your hand to the middle of your back. So just to the middle, and stay here. And bring your arms out and change. And bring your hand to the middle of your back as much as you can. And relax into the pose, relax into the stretch, your arms relaxed. Change. And continue breathing, natural breath. Remember, the harder you push, the less you achieve. So be very kind, very gentle to yourself. Change your arms. And bring your arms down. And now take your wrist and bring it behind your back. So pull your arm to the side. That's the first option. Second option is you bring your arm up and pull your elbow. So find the one that feels comfortable for you. There's no wrong or right. So either it's here, which could be usually the first option. That's where you start, and that's perfectly fine. We're just opening up our shoulders. And change. So bring your arms out and change. Change to the other side. And bring your arms out and change. And out and change. So remember that you can bring your arm up here and you pull the elbow, or you can just pull your wrist to the side. Find your pose, find your place that makes you feel good. And relax and change. And change. And then bring your arms out and take your arms from the shoulder to your hands. Well done. And now bring your feet just a bit wider than your hips and slowly come into a squat. So first you might just be on your toes because it might be really tight in here, so your heels. And in that case and in any other case, you can balance yourself down here on the floor on the mat. So we go side to side. You can also bring your hands together in front of you. So you choose what works for you. Follow your body. And so we go toe to toe, side to side, heels coming up and changing. For some of you, you might not come so far deep. You might just be here and just do this, and that's also fine. So just find your pose and follow your body. If you feel you want to stop, then you stop. Then we bring your hands together and we lean side to side. So we swing side to side. And then bring your hands down. And slowly open up your hands, open up your arms. And in the same time, you're opening up your legs, your hips, and your knees. So we are giving a good opening for our hips with the help of our arms. And look down, and we stay here for 3 more breaths. With each breath relaxing into the pose. And bring your hands together or balance them on the floor and go side to side. Coming toe to toe. And then bring your hands together and lean side to side, swinging side to side. Natural breath. And then bring your hands down. Slowly bring your arms out, opening up your legs, your knees, and relaxing into the pose. So look down and 5 breaths. And relax. And now, if you're already at the end of the mat, then stay there, or if you're not, then come down and move yourself to the end of the mat. So big toes together, knees go as wide as they can go. And we slowly lower yourself down to the mat, staying as close to the mat as you can. So buttocks touching your heels, and then lower yourself down, bringing your forehead to the mat. And your arms can be relaxed by your sides, or you can bring them forward, stretch in front of you. So you're getting a stretch for your arms as well. And from here you come up, hands, and slowly we stay close to the ground and we crawl forward. So you stay really close to the ground, keep your knees where they are, and then slowly bring yourself back into the same position. So take your time, and this is a really good exercise just to get into a flow. Move the body, move your hips. So just do it really slow, very gentle. And you walk forward and we walk back. And last one, we walk forward and we stay forward. So bring yourself forward. And bring your legs as wide as they can go. So to the widest. Your toes are facing sideways, pointing to the sides. Mine are somewhere in the bush and behind a rock. And for you on flat surface, your toes will be facing, pointing sideways. So your upper body, shoulders down, arms relaxed and lower back relaxed, neck is relaxed. That's the first option. Second option for upper body is you can bring your arms forward so there's less tension on your lower back, or you can also bring your forehead to your hands and adjust your legs a bit more, bring them up just a bit wider, and then relaxing into the pose. So with each breath you relax your buttocks, your legs. With each breath, letting go and releasing any tension, any discomfort. So you choose which pose you're going to stay in. I'm going to stay in here, but you can also stay here. And relax. So breathe into your hips. And we do 10 more breaths. With each breath, relaxing into the pose. Relaxing into your hips, feeling your hips. And then bring your legs together. Now you come up. If you've been relaxing your forehead on your hands, you bring your upper body up, so you're now holding yourself on your forearms, and your one leg stays straight and the other leg comes to your side, and your knee comes to the same height as your hip, and your heel is in the same line as your knee, so you're kind of creating a 90-degree angle. And then relax into the pose. So with each breath, letting go, releasing any tension. We do 5 breaths. And change. Bring this leg back and we change to the other side. And again, as soon as you adjust yourself, relax into the pose. I think there's a fishing boat just in front of us. If you can see it, it's red, something white on top. And then there are waves. And we change. And there's reef just in front of us. So if you can see the different colors of blue, and then there's darker stones, that's our local reef with loads of beautiful fish swimming around and colorful corals. And we change. And again, relax, breathe into the pose. And bring your leg back, and now bring both legs out again. And make sure you bring them as wide as you can, toes pointing sideways. And relaxing into the pose. So relax into your hips, breathe into them. 10 breaths. And last one. And lower yourself down. Bring your hands under your shoulders. And keep your legs where they are. We breathe in. And we breathe out, we come up. And we lean into our hips and then slowly come down. So this is a really slow pose, and we don't stay there for too long. So we breathe in again. Breathe out, come up, lean into your hips and lower yourself down. And last one. Breathe in. And we breathe out, we come up, lean into your hips and we lower ourselves down. And bring your legs together. If this was too much for you, just bring your legs together and then bring your hands under your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, come up into here. And this also might be too much for your lower back. Then come into this pose. It's the same pose. It is just more gentle on your lower back. So have your elbows just under your shoulders. And then shoulders away from your ears. Relax your buttocks, your legs. And stay here. So it's tight when it looks like this, and then you relax. So this is option 1. Option 2, if you feel like an option 2, you come up here. And my knees have pressed into a beautiful hard rock, and I feel them very much. That's the life of yoga. You accept and you breathe into it. And we slowly come down. If you were here, you just come down as well. And now from here, we're gonna come onto all fours. So we breathe in, we come up, and come onto your fours. So bring your knees under your hips and hands under your shoulders. And we're gonna roll into the pose. Breathe in, arch your back downwards, and breathe out upwards. And breathe in, and breathe out. And breathe in, follow your breath, arch your back to the maximum, breathe out. And we do 3 more times. And up. And 2. And 3. And relax. And now come up on your knees. And bring your one arm up. Push your hips forward. And the other hand comes to your ankle. You can also tuck your toes so you can reach them easier, and we lean back. So bring your hand to your ankle, lean back, and we stay there for 3 breaths. And come back and change. Bring this arm up, push your hips forward, and hand on your heels. And come back and change. And we change, and 3 breaths on each side. And change, and last 2. And change, and last one. And come back and bring your hands forward again. Come onto your fours, and we roll in, arch your back downwards. Breathe in, breathe out upwards. Breathe in and breathe out. And 2 more times. And follow your breath. Last one. And then relax. And come sitting down on your heels. And we're gonna sit down on one side and lean to the other side. You might feel it's really hard, so just bring your hand to this side and push yourself to the other side. And when you start feeling the stretch, that's the right place. Bring your belly in, so tuck your belly in, so you're not arching in your lower back, and then lean to the side. And relax your shoulders, arm comes over your head, And 5 breaths. And we change sides. Bring your arm down and we change to the other side. And same thing. Tuck your belly in and lean to the side. Or you can just push yourself from this side to the other one. And 5 breaths. And bring your arm down and change. And again. 5 breaths. And bring your arm back and change. 5 breaths. And bring your arm back. Bring your legs in front of you. And bring your feet parallel to each other. Keep your back straight. Shoulders down, arms relaxed in front of you. And we stay here. You can bring your feet further out or closer in. Adjust yourself comfortably. Make sure you're not leaning out or arching your back. Keep your back straight. Shoulders down, arms relaxed in front of you, legs relaxed. Adjust your legs. If you feel it's really hard to keep your back straight, find a pole or a wall that you can put yourself against and try and sit next to it really straight. So really starting from here, that this is touching the wall or the pole, and you sit there and then you hold the pose and you'll feel how we're stretching this part. And this is for people who are sitting like this and you can't keep your back straight. So it's really important. So find support for your back and stay there like this. And just breathe, natural breath. And 5 more breaths. Then relax yourself down, bring your arms out. Adjust yourself as close to the ground as you can, chin coming close to your chest, hands relaxed on the floor. And we come up, and last one. Shoulders down, arms relaxed in front of you, straight back. And natural breath. You can bring your feet closer if you want it more challenging, and you can bring them more out. So follow your body, follow your body. 5 more breaths. And bring your arms down, bring your arms out, adjust yourself as close to the ground as you can. Bring your hands down, chin close to the chest, and relax. So relax your legs, you can bring your legs more forward and come as close as you can. And your whole body is relaxed. And then we come up and adjust yourself as close to the heels as you can. You might be further out, just follow your body, your knees, how you feel. And just push yourself forward closer, coming closer to your knees, coming closer with your chin to your knees. Look over your knees. So not down here, over your knees, trying and reaching closer and closer. And 5 more breaths. slowly now move yourself closer until you come up onto the balls of your feet. That's one option. Second option is you bring your knees down, you come onto your knees, and then you tuck your toes and you come up onto the balls of your feet. And from here we slowly bring the toes up into standing position. Bring your hands on your knees, straight back, look forward. And then come down to your toes as far as you can go. So if you can reach your toes, great. If you can't and you're just here, you stay here and look to your toes. 5 breaths. And bring your hands to your knees, straight back, look forward. And come down to your toes again. And natural breath. And still stay on your as close to your toes as you can, and just move your heels up and down. So even if you're here, you just move your heels up and down. And breathe through the pose. So be very gentle, very slow. And just move them up and down. And then slowly bring yourself up and roll your shoulders back, relax, arms back, and roll your shoulders forward and arms forward. And just relax your legs and your arms. Well done. And now we come down. And now bring your one leg either below the knee or above the knee. You can also just be here. If you feel you need support yourself from one side, just slightly. Check in with your hips, bring your hips forward, and then slowly bring your arms up. And open your hands. Bring your hands together, close to your heart. And we change sides. And again, bring your hips forward. Slowly bring your arms up. Hands together. If you need support, you can support yourself on one side. And bring your arms out, hands out. Hands together, close to your heart. Slowly bring your arms down and lie down. And now adjust yourself comfortably on the mat, on your back. Make yourself comfortable, any pose. It's really hot in Fiji. I think it's like 30 plus 35 plus 34. And the mat is really hot and the sun is really hot. So try and feel the heat from here. Try to feel the warmth in your body. Close your eyes, make yourself comfortable. And face your hands upwards. Legs relaxed, the body is relaxed. Relax your face, relax muscles in your face, your forehead. Relax space in between the eyebrows, your chin, cheeks, eyelids. Relax your whole face, relax your neck, your shoulders, your arms, hands. Relax your stomach, your back. Relax your legs. Your whole body is relaxed. Listen to the sound of the ocean, listen to the sound of the waves. Notice the difference in sounds. Every crash on the sand is different. Listen carefully for as long as you can. As soon as you notice your mind wandering, you're thinking about something else, bring yourself back into the present moment, into here and now, and listen to the sound of the ocean. And slowly turn yourself sideways. And bring yourself up into sitting position. So if you're on the right side, bring your left hand to the mat, and with the help of the left hand you bring yourself up. If you're on the left side, use your right hand. Then come into sitting position. So any sitting pose is fine, whatever is comfortable for you. Bring your hands together, close to your heart, close your eyes, and choose one thing you are grateful for at this moment. And when you've done that, quietly thank yourself, thank your body for this practice. May you benefit.